Well, we'll see how this works. I hope it works. Okay, where's the camera? Where's the camera? There's the camera. Hi, you guys. Hi. So I don't have any water. Somebody broke a pipe over by the tennis court. Therefore, our whole complex is out of water. But Anita, don't you have bottled water? I do, but it's in the garage. I don't want to do the stairs. I get my water out of the freezer door. It's my normal habit in my big Yeti. So I just have to wait another hour and then I have my water. For now, I have coffee. Thank you. Here's to you. How's everybody doing? Do you have your water? Because that's what's important. We know that I will have my water intake by the end of the day. I wonder if I have a solid colored... This would go probably a little bit, huh? Would this go? No, we don't have to look at the neck. Is that going to work? You know, there's some things I want to talk about, and most of the things... There, that'll work. I just didn't want to look at it today, guys. So a lot of the stuff I want to talk about is not going to be popular with some people, and I'm not looking for popularity votes. Well, I kind of am, but I have to say that so that I don't look like a big wimp. It's my personal advice, and it's mostly to people who are just starting out on the WW, the Weight Watchers. And it's just my personal advice. Somebody who's been doing it for 2 years, did the Smart Point program, and then got switched over to the freestyle program, which I am doing the freestyle program right now, and I'm being successful. But I don't do a lot of the things that they encourage you to do on the freestyle program, which is what I want to talk about. Now, again, these are just my thoughts. I slept in my glasses. Now they're all cattywampus. You can listen to what I say and go, well, there might be something to that. Or you could just turn the channel, scroll on by until I have something interesting to say. That heater's on pretty high right now with this coffee. I'm working up a sweat. Everything's good here. Everybody's good. Oliver chipped his tooth. Did I tell you guys that Oliver chipped his tooth? I don't remember if I told you that or not. I don't think I did. Well, if I didn't, he did. If I did, he still did. And then he chipped his tooth on Friday. And then he went back to school yesterday, which was Monday. And I got a call from the office saying, guess who did a header into the table in the cafeteria because it's raining and they had to be in the multi-purpose room. I was like, this is a joke, right? Oh, I did tell you guys because that was my last video. I told you. Yeah. So, yeah, he went back to school Monday, was doing puzzles in the multimedia room. I just said that. Did a happy dance because he finished his puzzle and did a header into the table. His tooth is still intact, but he was one scared little cucaracha because he thought he was going to lose the tooth and his dad was going to get mad and I was going to get mad and everybody was going to get mad, but none of us got mad. It's just part of growing up, right? I have to go turn that heater down. I'll be right back. If you don't have your water, I can see you. I don't see your water. Put it out in front where I can see it. I'll be right back. Okay. I like to be cold. I do. If you're new to the Paddywhack Party, welcome, welcome. I am just kind of a flibberby gibbet. How do they say? I am not a real serious person. In fact, if I am serious, it's rare, and pay attention because I must have a good reason. Life's too short, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to pick a couple things that I've written down, talk about it. First, I'm going to talk to 20 minutes first, so everybody's going to want to leave and not hear a dang thing I say. First thing I want to talk about is, if you're new to freestyle, this is my advice. And man, this has been weighing heavy on my mind, and I'm going to get a lot of flags on this play. There's going to be some of my YouTube and pals and referees throwing a flag going, whoa, time out here, Captain. But this is my personal thought, and I stand by it. If you're new to the WW and you're doing freestyle, hold off on making the cheesecakes out of yogurt, the 2-ingredient dough, all the hacks that you have either come across and already tried or are going to come across and get giddy with excitement. And, you know, because there's a million of them out there. There's puddings. The things that you can do with yogurt are amazing. I mean, you could build a small village with that yogurt. The things you can do with that yogurt, I don't know who sits at home and thinks this stuff up, but when freestyle first started and it started coming out, I was like, what? The thing with freestyle, you guys, and I'm sorry, I always yell. because I'm so excited to have somebody to talk to. It has calories. And I'm going to say it 100 times, and I've said it 100 times. Just because it's 0 smart points doesn't mean you can make yourself a whole cheesecake and eat the whole thing. Okay, I'm just going to keep it that simple for now. For now. Until you've dropped a couple pounds and you're feeling confident in the program, just don't take the hacks and the ways that Weight Watchers did not mean for you to use those 0 smart points. Now, Mindy, over at Mindy's Mom, I'll put her link below. She did a recipe recently where she used a ton of 0-point foods, and she threw in some points because she said, this is not how Weight Watchers intended us to use the 0-point foods. And I was over here like clapping and doing the wave by myself. I was like, yeah, Mindy, you go, girl. Because that's exactly how I feel. Just hold off. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying they aren't great ideas. Man, the thing, you can make pizzas with that yogurt. You can make a hat. You can make a hat. You know what? I bet I can make a scarf out of that fat-free yogurt. Endless. Just hold off until you have a good grip of the program. You know what's going on. It's easy, you know. Just wait, okay? That's all I'm asking. But they do have calories. Okay, what's another subject I have written down? How about a shout out? You know what? I always forget the shout outs. Let's give Linda Baker a shout out. Okay, Linda knows I'm going to say this. Linda is 68 years old. Do you know how much weight she's lost? She's lost 79 pounds, people. 68 years old, 79 pounds. Congratulations, lady. That is just so fantastic. And I asked her if it was okay if I mentioned this because I want to put it out there for anybody who is at my age range and up. Man, things go slow. It goes slow. But she did it, and we can all do it. Isn't that wonderful? Everybody give her a round of applause. Not only can I see you, I can hear you. Congratulations, Linda. That's so motivational and so fantastic. Hey, my friend Devinna in Australia, she just started a channel. And she's one of those people in the kitchen that blow my socks off because when I'm in the kitchen, it's like, give me an easy bake oven, a roll of dough, and some little sparkles, and I'm good. I'm cooking. I'm cooking with fire, people. She's one of those people that can really cook. She started a channel. It's called, I think it's Skinny Jeans for Life, but I'm also going to put her link below by Mindy's. Boy, I just like one big commercial today. Let's talk about Mexican restaurants for a minute. I want to talk about Mexican restaurants. I hear a lot of people, when they trip up, it's at the Mexican restaurant. And we all go to Mexican restaurants. And when people invite us out, it's most often to a Mexican restaurant. And why is that? Because the food is so delicious and the drinks, they're flowing and oh, it's good stuff, right? And then afterwards, people come and they're like, oh, went to the Mexican restaurant. Yeah, we went out with the Hagstroms last night. And oh boy, I wasn't going to have any chips. And then my hand crawled in the chip bowl. And then, well, one chip turned into 2 chips. And then I thought, well, I'm just going to have the rice and the beans and the sour cream and all of it this one time. And then by the time you get out of there, if you have a margarita, which is a whole different Oprah, you're quite a few points down. You know what I do when I go to the Mexican restaurant? Now, I don't know if people don't do this because they're not aware, because I'm hoping that's the case. I'm super duperly hoping that that's the case. It's like, I hope I'm getting a, why didn't I think of that? Instead of, well, yeah, but that's boring, Anita. This is where you come to decide how important your weight loss is for you. And it's kind of that simple and that hard, going back to everything I talked about before. When I go to the Mexican restaurant, and we do frequent it, I get grilled chicken. I get a grilled chicken breast. I do not have chips. I do not dip. I do push them over on Steve's side of the table, practically in his lap. But I'm not a big chip person anyway, so I have to be honest there. Crunch and salt aren't my bag. They're not my jam, if you will, so I'm kind of lucky there. If there was a big old chocolate cake sitting there, that would be a whole different story. I have a side salad if I want a salad, or I ask for a side of steamed or grilled veggies. It's that easy, you guys. You can go to the Mexican restaurant with your buddies and your pals and your friends after work and totally enjoy yourself, but you don't have to eat the point-filled foods that are delicious. You know, I'm just saying it's an option, okay? Because Because I've had people that I've gone with to the Mexican restaurant before who are also fellow Weight Watchers, and they go, I didn't think that. Yeah, just ask your server, put a smile on your face, and tell him how handsome he is. Say, hey, man, may I have a piece of grilled chicken and some steamed veggies with no veggie? And more than likely, he will say, sí, señorita. And you'll say, muchas gracias, señor. Muchas gracias. You're full, you're happy, and it's tasty, too. Their seasonings are phenomenal. I emailed the one lady I deal with at Oliver School. Her name's Tracy. I emailed her this morning. I said, look, if Oliver hurts himself, gets in trouble, you know, if anything happens to him, I want you to take your Rolodex, give it a spin, stop, pick a random name, open it up, and call them, because I don't want to hear from you guys today. I don't care what happens. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. And this is a biggie for me. When I started doing Weight Watchers, I was able to have anything and everything of my Weight Watchers food, my diet food. I'm going to put it that way so I can differentiate between my food and Steve's food. Anything I wanted in the house. I was strong. I had the willpower of a beast. Ask my friends. Ask my friends Kathy. Ask my friend Trina. Ask all my friends I go to Disneyland with when they're like, you know, really? And I'm like, yeah, really. I'm just going to eat this piece of chicken with my wrist in the middle of Tomorrowland. Because I do it. Because that's how important it is to me. And it still is important to me. But I have found that a few months back, I had to really watch what I keep in my cupboards as far as my foods go. Their foods are in a different spot. They're safe. They're good. And I don't even want their foods. They don't appeal to me. I'm taking the long way to say, if it tempts you, don't have it in the house. Just don't have it in the house. Now, some folks have trouble throwing food away. Okay. I don't have trouble throwing food away. Cooked food. Like if it's a meal and it's leftovers or whatever. It's a cake. Oh, a cake. Let's go with the cake, okay? Now, if we're choosing between me going up on the scale or me taking half a cake or sometimes me eating a whole cake or a whole tray of cupcakes and putting them in the trash, I'm putting them in the trash. It's sugar. It's flour. It's cheap ingredients. You're not going to save a third world nation with one cake. People say, you know, I read all the time, donate it. Donate your cake. Somebody can eat it. Go to the local homeless shelter. It's a lovely idea. Don't get me wrong. My kid is in a place that takes donations. Okay, that's not my point. My point is, in most cases, with something that's already cooked like that, for health code reasons, they cannot take your cake. Okay, don't let it sit around. Just throw it out if it's tempting to you. If you see it at the market, if you see something in the market, oh, look at those smashmallows Anita was talking about. Let's get a couple packages. Don't get a couple packages. Get one. Try them out. Get one at a time. Don't have your house full of stuff that's just going to tempt you and make it harder. Make this as easy as you can. Give it the big kiss. Keep it simple, silly. Just keep it simple. If you don't have, your innards aren't going in turmoil because you're sitting on your couch and you're watching Ellen's Game of Thrones comedy show or whatever it is, and you're thinking, oh man, I have that whole box of, what kind of example? I'm not going to give you an example because sometimes when I hear people talk about food, then I want it. So I'm not going to do that to you. If it's not in there, you can't be tempted to go in and get it, right? Get it out. Don't have it in there. Drink your water. Drink tons of water. Your belly will be full all the time. You know, vegetables. I don't eat nearly enough vegetables. In fact, I'm not even going to tell you how many vegetables I don't eat because I don't eat that many. And I would lose at a much quicker pace, which I shouldn't focus on, but I'm honest. Vegetables are your friend. I'm going to put one more link in the bottom, and I swear I didn't plan this, but because they're all people that I'm going to keep repeating, but you know, people come on here all the time new, and her name is Liz. Her name is Liz, and she's 23 points a day. She has been the most successful person on freestyle that I know, that I don't know, because I don't know her, but I do know her. We're very good friends. We're close friends. She knows my deepest, darkest secrets, but if I was standing behind her in the market, I may not know it. I know it. Go check her out. She's amazing. And she comes up with some good stuff. But you know what? She eats a lot of veggies. Oh, Anita, you're a scarf. You need to go to scarf school. Do they have such a thing? Doesn't scarfing like eating? It's scarfing. How to do your scarf? You know, when I was a little girl, there we go. When I was a little girl and I rode A Small World, I always wanted to be, anybody who's a Disneyland freak like me knows what I'm talking about. There's always one of the girls or two of the girls that you really wanted to be like. Some of them wanted to be like the gay Paris cabaret dancers. Woo! I wanted to be one of the girls from India. And you know what? I figured something out last time we were there. Because out of all of them, they were the only ones that had a little bit of a chubby face, and I could relate to them the most. Isn't that weird? But yeah, I liked this too. So I thought I would reenact It's a Small World for you. You guys ready? I'm not going to sing that song because I'll get hit for copywritten. All right, well, I don't have any more wise words right this second. Oh, one more thing. Weight Watcher math, Weight Watcher math, Weight Watcher math. Folks, if you get a cookie and you scan it and it says $5 points for that cookie. And then you eat another cookie and you go, oh, okay, I'm going to eat another cookie. That's going to be 5 points. Folks, you have to scan it and put in 2 cookies because Weight Watcher math is funky, folks. Sometimes they change things up. It's not always exact across that way. Sometimes it's more, but sometimes it's less. Sometimes you can get 3 cookies for 2 points. See what I did there? So always double check, always scan. Just be prepared. P. All right. Well, oh, it sounds like the water's on. I think it is. I'm going to go get my water. I'm going to drink it till my eyeballs are floating in my head. Welcome anybody who's new. Thanks for hanging out to everybody who's not new, but an established paddywhacker. Oh, I have a giveaway coming up. So stick around. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for hanging out with me because, man, oh, Manischewitz, am I bored and lonely. I have been here for days. I feel like I'm on an island, but a very well-equipped island with a manservant. Oh, one more thing. The orange roughy at Costco. You guys, I am a fish snob. I only like white fish. I love halibut. I could eat halibut till the cows come home. The halibut would probably appreciate it, or the cows would. Somebody would. Anyways, I got the orange roughy at the Costco, and one of the nights when I couldn't cook, Steve made it. He just sprayed the bottom of the air fryer, put some Mrs. Dash lemon pepper on it. You guys, it was the most delicious fish I've had in so long, and it's totally, I'm like, this is the word, Anita, the word you're looking for. It's totally economically happening. Anybody can afford the orange roughy. It's so delicious. If you're a Costco member, get it. I'm going now. I love you all. If you have any questions or comments, put them below. And I'll see you soon. Bye.